All right, let's do this. So I see my co-founder Fig somewhere in the audience. I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out my incredible team, Sergey and Nicole somewhere in there as well. We'll get back to that later, but super excited to share what we've been working on at Mirage the past couple months. So we set out to tackle a problem. Digital art is living in a deficit. We've seen this explosion of NFTs and a massive shift in digital ownership, but viewership and the way we interact with our digital goods has remained the same. We really set out to do one thing: bridge our digital, and physical realities. So what we're doing is building Mirage. Mirage is a geolocated, open, agnostic, augmented reality protocol. It is a mouthful, but we'll break it down. We give artists the ability to drop an AR asset to any location in the world, and finally provide a digital context to their physical environments. So let's jump back to those three core values: geolocated. We're built on top of persistent location data. Really what that means is it's just another layer of metadata on top of the NFTs you know and love. We are open source. We subscribe to the power of public goods and aim for the universal value that they provide and are excited to do something in a similar pattern. And agnostic, both chain and hardware agnostic, which is very important. Look, AR is going to be massive in the coming years. And we all know that there's a bunch of competing FANG companies building their own digital moats and their own hardware to support that. We really aim to be the decentralized view layer that can be viewed by all of these hardware technologies. And not only that, we want to be chain agnostic as well. Whether it be working with ETH or Solana or AVAX, we want to build an inclusive and agnostic world to support the storage, deployment, and ownership of these AR assets. So that's the protocol, but who the hell is going to use this and how? Well, we're doing something like that too. We're going to build on basically our bootstrapped consumer engagement for this protocol with what we're calling Drop Zeroed. Drop Zeroed is a first of its kind global AR NFT drop we'll do in late June. Basically, we're going to allow 10 artists in 10 cities around the world to be dropped in a 48-hour period, similar to how at Zora did it, which will be also community curated. We're actually going to have our community pick the cities that we do this drop in, and you'll learn more about that in the coming weeks. But really what that means is this: people will be able to roll up to any location. Let's say I drop a piece in Griffith Park. I roll up with the Mirage iOS app, which is in beta testing right now. You'll be able to claim it on the spot, similar flows of POAP, and mint it. But the cool part about this is now an artist has dropped this piece and provided their own context. As a user, you now are going to be able to remint that to a context of entirely your own, and really give a whole new meaning to this word curation, which is this idea of adding a new context. We're super excited about this. It kind of acts like an interoperable Pokemon Go, to give it an example. But imagine the creative potential of something like this technology. Imagine Ai Weiwei being able to do a drop in Tiananmen Square, or Pussy Riot doing a drop at the Kremlin. We're really taking the immutability of the blockchain to the real world and attributing that to artist creation. And we're excited, and excited is an understatement, stoked for the artistic creation and artistic potential behind this. So let's talk about the team that's making this happen. Myself, but also my co-founder Fig, who is an absolute stud. He has a fine arts background in textiles and is bringing this to AR, and he's really the engine behind this entire mode. I mean, I'm so thankful to have him on board. We also have Sergey Puido, who has exceptional experience designing for Zora, MoonPay, Friends with Benefits, among others. And Nicole. And Nicole has also done some work with me at Aves and with Sergey. And basically, she's going to run up our head of product. But look, we got a badass team here. We're super excited to bring this new form of artistic creativity to the world. And we cannot thank C Club enough for all the support they've given us. One thing we're really looking forward to is building a very curated Mirage DAO that will work in conjunction with our engineering team, which will basically be a very selective group of artists and users, kind of like a creative studio of sorts, working in conjunction with Mirage. But yeah, that's it. Lots in store. Super, super excited to continue this journey with you all. For updates, you can follow us at This Mirage on Twitter. We'll be sharing a lot more in the coming months, but really can't wait to share this technology with you all and bring a new word to creative and artistic freedom. Thank you so, so much. Appreciate you all. Sending love.